I cut off people and it made me a better person. You can tell everything about someone, their mindset, ambition, and discipline, just by analyzing the people that they hang around daily. Because if your circle is full of people that are lazy, unambitious, and don't actually want to drive themselves, then you're probably going to end up like that anyways, or you probably already like that. Because success doesn't come from being surrounded by comfort, it comes from alignment. And if you aren't aligned with your purpose, and if the people, especially around you, aren't, then how do you think you're gonna end up being successful? It's just not possible. But you already know this truth because you're constantly surrounded by people who don't actually want to go after it. They talk big game about how they want to start a business, how they want to go to the gym, how they want to start improving their life, but they aren't even taking steps to go there. And even when you're trying to push them there, they aren't doing the same thing. I literally went through this and I wasted so much time trying to get these people to change when in reality, it's just not even worth it. You felt the misalignment. You try to grow and they pull you back. You try something new and they all shame you for it. Even when you're trying that new business model, they all clown you, think it's a joke. When you try and go to the gym and work on yourself, they all clown you again or say that you're just trying to be better than them. And it's because it's an ego thing. They don't want you becoming so much better than them because they want to feel comfortable. And when somebody's progressing so much further than they are, they feel ashamed for it and trying to bring you down. Okay, so deep down, you suspect that these people are the reason why you're being held back and you're not seeing the progress you want to see. But then it makes you come to a decision. Either you can keep these people around you and still stay stagnant, or you can cut them off and surround yourself with people who are actually aligned with your goals so that you can see the reality that you want to see for yourself. But cutting people off is always seen as a negative thing by society. People think cutting off is a hateful thing, but you don't have to cut people off because you hate them. You just have to cut them off because it's better for you and you're more concerned about your future and the people around you being better than sacrificing it just for some comfort of being around people who are lazy and unambitious. But see, growth is hard at first. You'll question if you're actually being too harsh. You'll sit there kind of reminiscing maybe about the past and how maybe, you were out there partying, having fun, and now things are way different. But it's okay, and it's just part of the journey that you have to realize you need to get rid of those people and fill them in with people who are actually aligned, who are going to keep you accountable and help you to grow. Because some people will hate you, some people will support you, some people will act proud when you win, and some people will literally snake you as soon as you become successful when there's any attention or money involved. So if you don't build a filter around your inner circle and you just let anybody in, that can literally destroy you because you're letting people mess with your peace, your path, and your purpose. And this will literally lead to destruction because these people will not be aligned. You'll end up letting too many people in, and it will just cause loose ends that will end up ruining you because loose lips sink ships. That truth is there for a reason. If you keep your business amongst a smaller group of people that are higher level, it ensures your safety rather than having loose ends that may end up stabbing you in the back later on. God gave you a dream, and that dream needs to be protected. It's sacred, and you should treat it that way. You shouldn't let unmotivated, lazy, and undisciplined people take it away from you. Why should these people try and divert you from the path that you were called to be on? You need people in your corner who will literally pray with you when the times get tough, who will bring you up when you're failing, who will actually keep you accountable when you're slipping and encourage you when you don't think it's possible. When you get the right circle, literally everything shifts. You see more, grow more, and literally see your success way faster because you have people at so many different spots who can show you the way even if you don't see it yet. Because now you're not just building for yourself, but you're actually being sharpened by people who are aligned with your mission as well. And if you don't have that yet and don't know anybody around you who's like that, then just start with faith because God actually knows what you truly desire and what's best for you. And so if you start with him, he can reveal the path for you and who you should allow into your circle and who you should probably take out. Just don't let people who have no vision poison yours. Make sure that you curate your circle for success and curate your circle to help you grow in all the areas that you are actually focused on. And you need to seriously focus on this because if you don't grow the right circle, then it will hurt you so much later. You need to make sure that the people around you actually challenge you for growth, not keep you comfortable. They need to be building themselves up spiritually, mentally, physically. And they need to literally help you to actually be the person you want to be, and not try and encourage you to do bad or negative things that you know in your heart is not the things that you actually desire. And stop trying to do this all alone, because you don't see your blind spots. You don't know the path ahead that others might already know for you. Community brings wisdom, it brings guidance, and it brings a strong base so that every single time you fall and you slip down, you can still be held up and get back up to where you were before and even beyond. Check your circle, because if it's not pushing you, then it's just pulling you back. Make sure to get rid of all these extra things that are keeping you back. It may be people, it may be other distractions, but make sure just to get rid of them, because you have to keep your circle dialed in. One action step that you can take right now is literally just to audit your circle. Think about everybody in your circle: friends, family, business partners, people you network with, etc. Think, are these people actually benefiting you? Are they seriously helping you grow? Are they teaching you things? Are you able to help them? Are you guys creating a positive environment? Then you should keep these people in your circle. If there are people where you're not too sure on where they are, they're kind of helpful, kind of not, and you're kind of keeping on to them, maybe because of an emotional attachment, then you might have to distance yourself from them. And I know it's going to be hard, but do not keep people there just for the sake of a personal attachment if they're not actually benefiting you. And then lastly, if there are people that you know you should just get rid of and that aren't going to help you grow, they laugh at all the things that you try and do, and they try and get you into bad negative habits, especially those that are keeping you back, then you should literally cut them off as soon as possible. Make sure to actually apply all these insights I've given you today. And if you found any of this content valuable, feel free to drop a like and literally follow so you can get more advice and more content like this about business, mindset, and helping you to curate the best success for your life.